Hello, hello.
Hi. Good morning. Still don't show up yet?
It just takes a minute for
Yeah.
me.
Oh, turn off my internet so that it's not using it. Always forget. Thanks.
Hello, hello.
Hello.
Good morning.
Yes. Hello. Good morning. I don't know. What day are we? Wednesday now, right?
Yeah.
Happy Wednesday. Halfway through the week.
Thank you so much for the gifts, Poonam and
Aw,
Sarah.
thanks, guys.
There we go.
Good.
It was my Wi-Fi.
You're good
Thank you
now?
so much, Amy and Anastasia
Aw,
and
thanks,
Amber.
guys.
Thank you.
Good morning, everybody.
All right, we can get started.
All right, sounds good. Hello, my name is Rebecca Dragonheart, and I am a psychic medium. I've been doing my work now for 31 years. Here on my live, we're going to do a Q&A session. So there's a few different ways to get your questions answered. Hit that like button. Every 40,000 likes, we're going to do 5 free questions. And we'll go through how you can get a guaranteed question answered here on the live.
Yes, hello, everyone. All right, in order to get your questions answered and be put on the list, click the picture in the top left corner, click it again, and press the link in the bio. There you'll find the donate button. Click your donation amount and make sure to fill in all of your information. If you're having any issues making a donation, make sure to clear your cache and history in your TikTok settings. And as always, you can visit our live support in our link in bio. A $10 donation will get you a guaranteed question answered. $15 will get you 3 questions answered. $25 will get you 5 questions answered. And $50 will get you 10 questions answered. Also, as you all know, at the end of the live, we will be doing a giveaway for our top gifter, one of our subscribers on this live, and that includes any new subscribers, and a live audience member. So make sure to stick around until the end. Thank you so much for all of the gifts already, everyone. You guys are great.
You guys are awesome.
All right, we can get started here with 5 free questions from the comments. So feel free to start putting in some free questions, everyone. All right, our first free question here is from Flory. Flory says, have I met my soulmate already? Thank you, guys.
Yes, I hear you have. Yep.
All right, our next question here is from Sule. Sule says, would surgery with an endo specialist help with my walking pain?
So it's a combination. I hear yes, it will help. But there's a combination of things that you have to do. So surgery, some physiotherapy, and I also do hear taking certain things out of your diet, honey. Yep.
All right, our next question is from Amy T. Thank you for all of the gifts. Amy says, how or when will Scott contact me? I'm worried I'm wasting my time waiting on him.
So it does feel to me like it's social media or like via. They're showing me a phone and texting, so it's more casual that way. Yeah.
All right, thank you for the roses. Our next question is from Candice, who says, will I lose the extra weight soon? Thank you.
Yeah, it looks like by the summer you will. Yep.
All right, and our last free question, just for the moment, is from Carol. Carol says, will my move come from a good opportunity?
Oh yes, absolutely. I hear. Yep.
All right. Thank you so much, everyone. And make sure to keep on tapping the screen. Once we make it to 40,000 likes, we will do 5 free questions from the comments.
That's right.
And for those of you that are just joining us, hello, welcome, and welcome back. In order to get your questions answered and be put on the list, click the picture in the top left corner, click it again, and press the link in the bio. There you'll find the donate button. Click your donation amount and make sure to fill in all of your information. If you're having any issues making a donation, make sure to clear your cache and history in your TikTok settings. And as always, you can visit our live support in our link in bio. Thank you so much, everyone. Hi, Dana. Dana's one of our moderators here on the live. She can tell you where to go, what to do, that kind of thing, and she's awesome. All right, let's get started here on our list.
Okay.
Our first question on our list is from Amber Lee. Hello,
Hey, Amber.
and thank you for the gifts today. All right, Amber's first question here is, Good morning.
Good morning.
You mentioned the other day Craig will be in a stress energy for a couple months. Do you hear what he's dealing with? I'm hoping that he will open up to me. All he mentioned is that he's got lots on his plate and he's fighting with his friend who is also the person he rents the house from.
Yeah, I mean, it's coming from different places. It's not just one specific thing that stresses him out. The biggest one is money, or I should say lack of money or not enough. That's the biggest stressor for him. And the situation with the house does feel a little heavy and seems like a big burden. Yeah.
All right, her next question is I'm worried about him in this energy. I feel he's closing himself off. Yesterday, I worked myself up and tried not to cry. I can tell he's being distant. He didn't respond back, and I asked him to let me know when he's home as he's working late each night this week, and he didn't. I know you said we are good, but I am stressing about it.
Yeah,
Thanks.
don't stress, honey. When he gets into this state, really what happens for him is he has to shut down, otherwise he can't cope. And it'll be too much for him. So it's not about you, it's really about his ability to cope with what's happening. So it's that added thing that I'm obligated to do. So just feel it through and you do the heavy lifting right now. So if you feel like he's needing you to contact, do so. Don't be expecting him to contact you right now because he just feels like he needs to shut down to be able to cope with his life right now. And it's not about you. It's just about what's happening with him. Yeah.
All right, and her last question, she says, I asked a question about Valentine's Day yesterday. Now he says he doesn't know what's going to happen because he can't get through these days. I almost cried. We talked about it and made plans. I even took a vacation day. What do you hear? He was fine last week. We got together a couple times and seemed to have balanced himself out. This week seems worse. Thank you always.
Yeah, that's because it does feel like he's uncertain about what's going to be happening in his life. His home especially, it feels to me like he's concerned about even still having a place. So I do hear that you guys will do something for Valentine's, but just make it not about having to spend anything. It's just about spending time together, okay? Because that's where his stress comes in for that.
All right. Thank you so much, Amber. That's it for her.
All right.
Our next question here is from Marie Loon Forte.
Hey,
Welcome
Marie.
back. Who gets, wait 1 second here. She gets 7 questions, looks like.
Okay.
Thank you so much. All right. One moment. Marie Loon's first question here is you mentioned there was another energy in Guy's life, but I was the most serious one for him. Does he feel like he is torn and will have to choose? And if yes, will it be a hard choice for him to make?
So at this point, he doesn't have that energy of needing to choose. It will get to that point where he will have to choose. And it does feel to me like he will choose you, honey. So I'm not worried that way. But at this point, he's just having fun.
Yeah. All right. Her next question is should I worry about this other energy / person in Guy's life?
No. It's very casual is what I hear.
All right. Her next question is will he eventually let that person know he can't continue with her? And when will he do that?
So this is still quite a few months away, I hear. A minimum of 4 months is what they're saying. He will tell them that he's not interested anymore. Yeah.
All right. Her next question is you mentioned a while ago that we would do something for Valentine's Day. What will we do and will it come from him?
It just feels to me like you're going to either eat together. It feels like you're having like a early dinner together is what it feels like to me. So it's nothing huge, but it is a gesture.
All right. Her next question here is will it be hard for me to choose between Guy and the other person that will enter my life?
I don't hear it will be. No.
Right. Her next question is I believe you said my next horse would be a surrender. Can you tell me more about the circumstances? Will he come to the farm and that's where we meet first?
It will be at the farm. I hear that you'll have to, like, your boss and you will have to go and get the horse. It feels to me like they just can't afford to keep up with it. The family itself that has the horse, it's not that they're mean to it or anything like that. They just can't afford it anymore.
Yeah. All right. And her last question here is what will February be like for me?
This February is great, actually. I hear there's a lot of excitement around you this month. So it does feel to me like there's going to be a lot more advancements in the things that you've been asking for. So career-wise, I hear not just the work that you're doing on the farm, but also your own personal work that you've been trying to grow, it feels like it sort of takes root in February for you. So it's a starting point. It's a good time to focus on your side career.
All right. Thank you so much, Marie Lynn.
Yeah.
And please just head over to the live support to send your other 3 questions over, okay? Thank you so much. All right. Our next question here is from Neil Bernardo.
Hey,
Hello,
Neil.
Neil. Neil gets 1 question here.
Sounds good.
His first question, or his only question, is Hi, Rebecca.
Hi.
Neil here. He says, people at work are joking around that Angelito is getting married and has proposed to that girl. My question is that true?
No, I don't hear that at all. As soon as you said it, I'm like, I don't think so.
All right. And he says, thank you, Rebecca, as always.
You're welcome, honey.
All right. Our next question here is from Michelle Placencia.
Hey, Michelle.
Hello, Michelle, who gets 5 questions.
Perfect.
Michelle's first question here is, Hi, Rebecca.
Hi,
and Pete.
honey.
Hope you're having a good week so far.
You too.
I've been feeling emotional the last few days. I really miss Fernando, and I'm just feeling some type of way that he hasn't reached out, but I know I'm doing the right thing by standing my ground.
Mhm.
Can you tell me if he has been thinking about me or missing me?
He has thought about you, honey. You have to remember that whenever we think about people, they are going to feel us and then return that energy. He definitely has been thinking about you. I would say, when you're feeling disappointed or you're feeling frustrated or you're feeling worried or fearful, try to change that around by focusing on what you know is coming. Okay. So get excited about the fact that the future is coming and that the two of you will have a connection again.
All right. Her next question is, has there been anyone else that he has been romantically interested in, or am I the only one?
Yeah. I'm not hearing that there's anybody else in Fernando's life.
All right. Her next question is, what are his thoughts since I haven't reached out?
It's actually confusing for him. I do hear he's a little bit worried that maybe you've lost interest, but I know that that's not the case. So it's just on the back of his mind that you've maybe lost interest in him, and that's why you're not talking to him.
All right. Her next question is, she says, I'm sorry if I repeat myself a lot, but your
Okay.
reassurance has been a comfort and is one of the things that keeps me going.
Yeah.
When Fernando comes back around, would it be for good, meaning want to make sure that no contact doesn't happen again?
Yeah, I don't get the sense that he's going to be out again. So the next time he comes around, he is going to be ready, is what I hear. Yeah.
All right. And Michelle's last question is, are Fernando and I still on track despite my emotional breakdown the last 2 days?
Yeah,
Thank
but it
you.
is very important that you do get a handle on the feelings, because when we have those feelings, that it has momentum, okay? And so you don't want it to get in the way of your timeline. That's really what it will affect, is how soon Fernando will come back into your life. So just make sure that you do clear that energy and you get excited and you think about what it is you are expecting with him. Okay, honey?
All right. Thank you so much, Michelle. That's it for her.
All right.
And thank you so much, Shanae, for the roses
Thanks,
and the
honey.
heart.
Aw.
All right. Our next question here is from Bianca Al.
Hi,
Welcome
Bianca.
back, who gets 5 questions.
Perfect.
Her first question here is, hello, ladies. So I'm kind of falling hard for Mohammed. Please tell me he feels the same way.
I do hear that there is interest, yes. He's not at the same spot as you are, though. So you're a little further along. But that can happen easily for you because you're very open-hearted. You wear your heart on your sleeve. Yeah.
All right, her next question is, so yesterday at the gym on the way out, he once again rushed to go in front of me, but we made eye contact that felt powerful. What did he feel or think? It's like our thing now to walk out together.
I love it. So next time, ask him to go somewhere, is what I hear. He's showing you in his awkward and different way that he is interested, honey. So ask him if he'd like to go for a coffee. It's as simple as that. Yeah.
All right, her next question is, when do you see us finally talking, and will it be starting as a friendship?
Yes. It will definitely start out as a friendship because that is the way he rolls. He is not the type of person who's just going to jump right in because he's timid. He's shy. But I do see that happening. You got to break the ice is what I hear. So you really got to start the ball rolling. You have to be the brave one because I just hear he's not.
All right, Bianca's next question is, does he think I'm out of his league or maybe the prettiest girl he knows? Just to make sure. Or maybe he even has a favorite part.
He doesn't think about you in that way, honey. He thinks of you in a much more respectful way. So he doesn't think about you like you're out of his league or anything like that. The way that he behaves is because he's shy and he's old fashioned, like very old fashioned is what I hear. So it's just his demeanor that makes him that way. It's not that, it's not that there's any in particular thing. Okay. He likes your looks. I'm going to say he likes the way you look very much.
All right, and her last question is, so you told me that our relationship will be under a year. Has that changed? My tarot lady says it will last for years. Please tell me that's the truth. Thank you.
It definitely can. It's just going to take some work. He's a hard nut to crack because he's very, let's say, protective of himself. And again, very shy and very introverted. So it's very difficult for him to open up and be authentic in a relationship. So as long as you take it slow, you can definitely make this a long lasting experience. Don't rush him, obviously, but one of you's got to make the move, and I don't think he's gonna. So it has to be you, honey. Yeah.
All right, thank you so much, Bianca. That's it for her.
All right.
Our next question here is from Sarah Miller, and thank
Hey,
you so
Sarah.
much for the gift, Sarah.
Yeah, thank you, honey.
She gets 3 questions here.
Okay.
Her first question is, Happy Wednesday.
Happy Wednesday.
If I send a spicy message to Zach, will I get any sort of response from him?
I hear wait. Don't do it right now. He doesn't feel receptive at this moment. It just feels to me like there's a lot of pressure on him. And so right now he wouldn't be receptive, I hear. So I'd wait.
All right. Her next question is, do you see an updated time that the man Zach knows will speak to him regarding the marriage?
I hear that this is something that's going to just kind of happen. It does feel to me like it could happen as early as next month, but it's not like set is what I hear. So they're going to just kind of end up together and talk about life basically. Yeah.
All right. And her last question, she says, thank you for the guidance. Please donate.
Oh, lovely.
Thank you so much, Sarah.
Thank you, Sarah.
All right. Let's give Sarah a big thank you.
Mhm.
She's giving away her last question here to one of you in the comments.
Amazing.
All right. Let's see here. The first one that I see is for Shanae. Shanae says, is E my person?
This isn't your forever person, but this is definitely a long lasting experience, I hear. So it is a long relationship, but it's not your forever person. Yeah.
All right. Thank you so much. And thank you, Sarah, for donating that
Yeah.
question. You're awesome.
Very awesome. Thank you, honey.
All right. We have the rest of Marie Loon's questions.
Mhm.
Perfect. Thank you for sending those over, Marie.
Mhm.
All right. Marie Loon's other 3 questions are, her first one is, what will March and April bring?
So March and April really feel like hard work. It feels like we're we're stretching thin is what they're saying. So just make sure you are taking time to recoup. It does feel like you're going to be extremely busy during these 2 months, okay? So don't overdo it in the sense that you're not getting enough sleep and things like that. Like you'll be tempted to stay up late because you've got lots going on, and I'm just hearing don't change your patterns necessarily that drastically, okay?
All right. Her next question is, who would I choose between Guy and the other energy?
The other energy is what I hear. Yeah.
All right. And her last question is, what does my spirit team would like me to know right now?
I think for you, give yourself credit where credit is due. You're very, it's funny because you're hard on yourself, but you're not hard on others. And so you hold yourself to a standard that isn't always so easy to attain. And they're telling you, relax, don't be so hard on yourself is the biggest thing that I hear, honey. You're a bit of a perfectionist when it comes to you. Yeah. So relax.
All right. Thank you so much. That's it for her.
All right.
All right, I'm going to go over our list here, everyone. So if you have donated to be on the list, just keep your ears open for your names.
Okay.
Next up on our list here is Anastasia Christie, then Poonam K, then Emma Baker, then Jessica Schultz, then Amanda M, then Autumn Bowman, then Nicole Eckley, then Tiffany Soto, then Carrie B, then Vanessa H, then Florencia Buera, then Melissa Imhauser, then Tori Helene, then Aaron Early, and that's it for now.
Perfect.
Thank you all so much.
Mm-hmm.
And remember to keep on tapping the screen, everyone. We're already halfway to our like goal. Once we make it to 40,000 likes, we will be doing 5 free questions from the comments. All right. Our next question here, or actually, I'm going to tell them how to get on the list too.
Yeah, that sounds good.
People joining.
Yeah.
All right. And if you would like to get on that list that I just read and get your questions answered, click the picture in the top left corner, click it again, and press the link in the bio. There you'll find the donate button. Click your donation amount and make sure to fill in all of your information. If you're having any issues making a donation, make sure to clear your cache and history in your TikTok settings. And as always, you can visit our live support in our link in bio. Thank you so much, everyone.
Mm-hmm.
All right, our next question here, back to our list, is from Anastasia Christie. Welcome back. Who gets 3 questions.
Perfect.
Anastasia's first question here is, hey, Rebecca, it's me again. She says, on the email response today about the profile update pic from Billy on his Instagram, you said, I would take this as a sign that he is in his old energy and will be ready when you come in. What do you mean ready when I come in? Are you referring when I am back in our home country?
That's right. Yeah. So he'll be more open and receptive because he's in that old momentum. Yeah.
All right. Her next question is, anything else about Billy and how he is feeling over the last few days that I might need to know?
I do hear with Billy, it's going to be a slow go. So it's not going to be like, boom, you guys are right back into it. It is going to take a bit of time for everybody to be in a good place. Okay. Especially because for Billy, it almost feels like surreal. Like it's not actually happening, even though it is going to happen. But the way that he's going to respond is like, this can't be real. This can't be happening kind of thing. So give him some time to really assimilate into feeling you again and having you around. Okay. The next couple of days for him feel to me like I'm busy. I'm distracted. I'm, nothing bad. Just I feel very actively busy. Yeah.
All right. And her last question is, oh, wait, sorry. Okay, her last question is, I feel so happy and positive today, so I would love to donate my last question.
Amazing.
Awesome.
That's great. Another donation.
All right. Let's thank Anastasia. She's giving away her last question to one of you here in the comments.
Amazing. Yay. Thank you, honey.
All right. The first one that I see here is from Rosa. Hello, Rosa.
Hey,
Welcome
Rosa.
back. She says, does Ale still have old feelings and is jealous or no?
I wouldn't say jealous. Definitely, I hear that there's still an attachment, but it's not, it doesn't translate as jealousy. Yeah.
All right. Thank you so much, Anastasia, for giving away that last question.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm just going to go over how to get on the list again here.
Okay.
So if you would like to get on the list and get your questions answered, click the picture in the top left corner, click it again, and press the link in the bio. There you'll find the donate button. Click your donation amount and make sure to fill in all of your information. If you're having any issues making a donation, make sure to clear your cache and history in your TikTok settings. And as always, you can visit our live support in our link in bio. And just to let you guys know, there is 5 minutes left to donate, everyone. Wow. 5 more minutes left to get on the list. If you would like to get on the list and get your questions answered, again, the link is in the bio. Thank you so much, everyone. Also, remember to keep on tapping the screen, and once we make it to 40,000 likes, we will do another 5 free questions from the comments. All right, back to our list here. Our next question is from Poonam K. Welcome
Hey,
back.
Poonam.
Who gets 5 questions.
Perfect.
Her first question here is, hi, Rebecca. My question is about Mom. I know I'm just asking over and over since in the hospital they put a nasogastric tube in her stomach. I'm not sure if that will help her and her virus in the stomach is going to get better.
Mm-hmm. I hear that it actually will help her a bit, but your mom's immune system needs a boosting. So talk to them about how to improve her immune system. How can we just have her in a better state that way? Yeah.
All right. Her next question is Mom going to be fine and will come back home happy without stomach issues? Sending her healing vibes.
So I hear that it's not going to be completely gone. I do hear that she will come back with still having some issues, but it's not going to be as bad as when she went in. Yeah.
All right. Poonam's next question is, I'm checking for jobs online. Is that job going to be listed this month, or will I get an offer for a job?
I do hear that it will be for February. So not January, but for February. Yeah, it looks like you will find something in February is what they're saying. So, yep. And it is online.
Poonam's next question here is feeling gratitude even when I'm overwhelmed by situations.
Mhm.
How is my energy? What is coming up?
Yeah, it feels good. And I do hear, being empathetic and worried for your mom isn't going to necessarily shift the momentum of your life, honey, but it is important to understand that you don't want to carry that energy. So make sure that you do have a shower at the end of the day and just wash away the worries. Okay. That energy needs to be washed off regularly, is what I hear. But yeah, you do feel optimistic and you do feel like you're in a good place energetically speaking for yourself. It's for your mom night. I hear it's having its toll.
All right. And Poonam's last question is general, please, and thank you very much.
So, again, you're looking for some work. It's very important that you do declare to the universe what it is you're looking to get into. Okay, honey. So get more clear, be specific, and then mail it off. Let it go. So you say what you want and you let it go. I would do it through they're showing you doing a candle. So light a white candle. Write down what you're wanting, what kind of a job, what is it that you're looking for, the security and the finance part of it, and what it is that you're going to be doing, that type of thing. And then you can just burn it. That's what they're showing you doing. I'll help you let it go.
All right. Thank you so much, Poonam. That's it for her.
Okay.
These are your last 2 minutes left to get on the list, everyone. 2 more minutes left to donate. So if you would like to get on the list and get your questions answered, click the picture in the top left corner, click it again, and press the link in the bio. There you'll find the donate button. Click your donation amount and make sure to fill in all of your information. If you're having any issues making a donation, make sure to clear your cache and history in your TikTok settings. And as always, you can visit our live support in our link in bio. Thank you so much, everyone. And thank you so much, Beth, Poonam, and Sarah, for the gifts. You
Thanks,
guys.
You are.
All right, our next question here is from Emma Baker. Hello,
Hey,
Emma.
Emma.
Welcome back. Emma gets 3 questions.
Perfect.
Her first question here is, hi, is Rashad still in love with me?
There's still very much. Yes.
All right, Emma's next question is, does he think about trying to make it work for our family to be together again?
Yeah. I would say there is a lot of energy to heal and kind of clean up. But yeah, absolutely, that is on their mind for sure. Yeah.
All right, and Emma's last question is, if we both put in the work, we have a really long history?
Absolutely. Come from it without ego, if that makes sense. So without your pride, without your ego, without having to be right, come to the situation that way. Okay, honey? I would open up a dialogue. I'd open up communication about it.
All right. Thank you so much, Emma.
Yeah.
That's it for her.
All right.
She said thank you so much.
Of course.
Our next question here is from Jessica Schultz.
Hey,
Hello,
Jessica.
Who gets 3 questions.
Sounds good.
Her first question here is the new job still coming the end of February, beginning of March?
Yep.
Right. Her next question is, will it be a hybrid/pay I want?
I'm not hearing it being a hybrid. It does feel to me like it is an acceptable pay. So it is a pay that you are good with. Yeah.
All right. And her last question is, will I have a boy or girl first?
They show blue. So I hear boy.
All right. Thank you so much. That's it for her.
All right.
Our next question is from Amanda M, who gets
Amanda.
3 questions.
Sounds good.
Her first question here is, hi ladies, will I ever open my own counseling practice? Will it be successful?
You will. It feels to me like this is going to be about 2 years away, but yes, you are going to have this experience and it does feel like you will do really well. Yeah.
All right. Her next question is, do I have psychic abilities? If so, how can I nurture them?
Yeah. You're very empathic. The way that they talk about you using your gift is through your voice. So it is through communication, also inspiration, I hear. With your empathic abilities, I think just trusting when things come through. You get information a lot of the times that you just kind of ignore, we'll say, or you don't acknowledge is what your guides say. So just try acknowledging it more. When you get a thought about something, pay attention to it and really follow through with the information that's coming through. Yeah.
All right. And her last question, she says, info on a past life of mine?
Yeah. So they do show, it feels to me like it's a very cold environment. You're by the water, but it's like where the water is breaking. So it's like pieces of ice are breaking from the shoreline is what I'm seeing. I would say you're Inuit or something like that, because it feels to me like you're there to do something. So you're not just there for the sake of being there, but you're there like either hunting or fishing or something. Like you're there for doing something. Looks like in this life the ice broke away and you were lost. Like you went with it. That was how you ended, unfortunately. Yeah.
All right, that's it for her. Thank you so
Okay.
much. All right, and that is it for our list here, everyone. So we are now going to be closing our list. Don't worry if you've already donated, you will still be answered on the live here. But we won't be taking any more new donation questions to be added to the list.
All right.
But keep on tapping the screen, everyone. We're super close to our like goal. Once we make it to 40,000 likes, we'll be doing 5 free questions from the comments. Thank you so much, everyone. All right. Our next question here is from Autumn Bowman, who gets
Autumn.
3 questions.
Perfect.
Autumn's first question here is, a couple of months ago, you said I would meet my person soon. The time is coming up. I was wondering if I'm still on the right path and timeline to meet this person.
You're still open and the vibration is still there, I hear. Yeah. So you're still receptive. Just make sure you are getting out during that time, okay? Yeah.
All right. Her next question is, health issues, yay. My whole body is hurt, injured, from my head to my feet. However, I can't take time off to properly heal. Any advice in that area?
Yeah, it's definitely very stressing on the system is what I hear. So if you can, some TLC, I would say, okay, so there's a couple of things they're showing me. It does look like I'm not sure what area you live in, but a float tank would help. So it's almost like, it's like a pod that you would go sit in that helps with the pain. You'd lay there in the water for about 45 minutes and it's like salt and magnesium. So it'll help take away a lot of the pain. But I hear with you, you really do need the rest, honey. And I know you can't take the time off. So we've got to do it in other ways. So take the opportunity when you do have time to yourself to at least rest or meditate or listen to healing sounds, that type of thing. Okay.
All right, and her last question is, I've helped my best friend get out of a bad relationship. She is now with a former flame who she has a great connection with. Will this work out for her?
For a time. I'm hearing this isn't her forever person, but it was meant to heal her anyways. So this isn't supposed to be her person, but it is meant to help her heal and help her be in a better place inside herself. So it is good for her.
All right, thank you so much, Autumn. That's it for her.
All right.
Our next question here is from Nicole Eckley. Hello, Nicole.
Hello, Nicole.
Who gets 3 questions.
Okay.
Nicole's first question here is, should I go to esthetician school or pursue pottery instead?
They show esthetician. Yeah. So that'll be something that you'll make good money with. That's why. Yeah.
All right. Nicole's next question is, will I get to my goal weight by this summer?
I hear by October. So you'll be close by the summer, but October is when you hit your target.
Yeah. All right. And Nicole's last question is why my twin flame?
No. It's a lesson though.
All right. Thank you so much. That's it for her.
All right.
Our next question here is from Tiffany Soto.
Hey,
Welcome
Tiffany.
back, Tiffany. Tiffany's question here is, hello.
Hi.
I called Landon Monday, no response, and he watches my social media. Why didn't he respond? Will he communicate back soon?
Yes. By the weekend, I hear you guys will talk. I hear that the timing was off, so Landon wasn't available at the time when you contacted. So that's the only reason why.
All right. Thank you so much, Tiffany. That's it for her.
All right.
And thank you so much, MJ and Pam, for the gifts.
Thanks,
you guys.
guys. Yeah, you are.
All right. Our next question here is from Carrie B. Hello, Carrie, who gets 5 questions.
Perfect.
Welcome back.
Yes.
Good to see you.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Carrie's first question, she says, hello, Rebecca. Hope all is well.
You too, honey.
Things seem to still be going good with Matt. Did he the other night admit he wanted to try dating? He was cryptic and confusing.
Yeah. In his own way, I hear yes. So, yeah, it was very cryptic, I hear.
All right. Carrie's next question is, what are his current thoughts with me?
I hear very open and receptive, honey. I would say still a bit guarded, but other than that, I'm interested. So I do hear he's into you. Yep.
All right. Her next question is, he keeps saying he wants to come over, but then makes excuses when I ask him. Is he being avoidant because he's scared/nervous, or because he's drained, or both?
Not drained. I would say he's nervous. He definitely is a little bit more himself when he's just texting. In person, he feels almost like he's not good enough. Was the feeling.
All right, Carrie's next question is when will we finally hang out or see each other?
It does feel to me like it's going to still be about 2 months before you guys actually are face to face. Yeah. You can change that timeline up just by changing the energy. As you're going to sleep at night, visualize talking to him if you can. Okay. And just tell him that, you're not expecting anything. I think that's his biggest fear, is that you have expectations that he maybe doesn't feel he can fulfill them.
All right, and Carrie's last question is what do I have in store for February? Thank you, Rebecca.
So February does feel to me like we're gathering ourselves, okay? So we're really working on getting to the place that we're happy within us, not so much the external. They show me the hermit, so that means that you need to be um not necessarily spending energy with other people right now. It really feels like for February, we got to take care of you. I see that you should be journaling and getting your feelings and thoughts out so that you can purge some of the things that need to be healed out of your system. But it will open the door for a lot of things. So I think it's very important that you do take that time. Okay, honey?
All right, thank you so much, Carrie. That's it for her.
Yeah.
Our next question here is from Vanessa H. Hello,
Hello, Vanessa.
who gets 5 questions.
All right.
Her first question here is hey, ladies.
Hey.
How is my 2024 looking?
Okay, so the first words they give me is epic. So it's going to be an epic year for you. It does look like you have a lot of change coming. Be ready, because it does feel like it's going to happen really quickly. It's a rapid change. Some things you're not going to want to let go of, they say, but they're telling you and urging you to not hold on tightly to the past, because as soon as you let go of that momentum, bigger, better things are coming in. Okay. So if it's something that you have to fight to get to work, then let it go, is what they're telling you. All right. And it does look like you have a new connection or a stronger connection coming in this year for you. That is going to be very important.
All right, Vanessa's next question is will my husband and I spend time together on Valentine's Day?
Yep. Yeah, you will.
Next question is do you see him moving still?
Yes.
Moving still?
Yep.
Her next question is anything from my guides?
So with you, you're very clairaudient. I don't know if we talked about this before. So start paying attention to the subtle thoughts that come in, because with clairaudience, sometimes it comes in as like you'll feel like a pressure, and then you'll have information come in. I hear that they've been giving you a lot of inspiration and a lot of messages through music. So really paying attention to the lyrics of songs, titles of songs, that type of thing, courses, that type of thing is how they're communicating the most with you. So really pay attention to that. Okay, honey?
All right, and Vanessa's last question is do you see anything wrong with my stomach?
Okay, so they do show I would say, I guess the lower intestines. It does look like you might have like something like a leaky gut or something. Definitely with your intestines is what they're showing. I would talk to the doctor. I would go and get looked at. Tell them your symptoms and stuff. It's really mostly affecting your digestion, is what I hear. So it's not allowing you to digest and absorb nutrients properly.
All right. Thank you so much, Vanessa. That's it for her.
All right.
Our next question here is from Florencia Buera, who gets 3 questions.
All right.
Florencia's first question here is how do you see my current relationship developing? Do you see us breaking up?
No, so what I hear is it is very challenging. It does feel like there is going to be some high peaks over the next few months, which just means that there's going to be a lot of like friction. I don't see it necessarily being I'm breaking up, we're done. It feels to me more like we're taking a step back, but we're not actually separating. So I'm not hearing a breakup. It's more of we need to take a breather, or we need to take a step back so that we can come back into the situation and the connection in a more gentle way. You guys' communication is off, so you both communicate in different ways, and it tends to be an issue for both of you. So I would try to find a better way to communicate without it being so passionate.
All right. Her next question is will my new project of starting YouTube be successful? How long will it take me to get to where I want to get?
So they're giving me a 2-year mark, so it is going to take some time. It does feel like it's worth it, so I don't get a no or resistance to it. They definitely say that, yeah, this would be one, it's a great way, a great outlet for you, and a great way to help you feel good about you. And it will eventually bring in an income that's sustainable for you, but not for about 2 years.
All right. And her last question is, do you see me moving countries or houses soon?
No, not this year. It's in 2025, they say. Yeah.
All right. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
That's it for her.
Okay.
Our next question here is from Melissa Imhauser. Welcome back. Who gets 3 questions.
Sounds good.
Melissa's first question here is, hello, hope all
Hi.
is well. Sorry. I'm wondering if I will get more than 50% custody at trial.
Yeah, it does look like you get more of the custody. It's almost like you get the week and then they get the weekend. It's kind of how they're showing it. So it's like mostly you and then they get weekends kind of thing. And alternating holidays is what I'm hearing. So yeah, you'll get more.
All right. Melissa's next question is, will Thomas ever be caught and go to jail? If not, how will he get his karma?
Well, I mean, that comes in just from loss of things is what I hear. But yeah, I'm not seeing jail time. I do see that there is going to be light shone on things. So there is going to be a recognition that some things have been a bit not what they seem, but I don't see jail time. Yeah. Karma always comes around, honey. So the energy of it is through loss, through struggling for him. Yeah.
All right. And her last question is, will the attorney in Phoenix take my case? If not, is there another one that will?
So I hear this particular attorney is definitely a bit of a like I get resistance. So this particular one I would say isn't going to be helpful or beneficial for you, or they're just going to be overly priced, is what I hear. They're showing a female energy, and it does look like they'll still be in the Phoenix area, but it's a female lawyer, is what I hear. Yeah.
All right. Thank you so much, Melissa. That's it for her.
Okay.
And I see we made it to our like goal. Great job,
Yay!
everyone. Thank you so much for tapping away and getting us to 40K. I hate that rhymed. Thank you so much for all of the gifts as well.
Yeah, you guys are
Thank
amazing.
You, Sarah. Thank you, Anastasia. You guys are great. All right. I'm just going to quickly go over our list here, and then we can do our 5 free questions.
Sounds good.
All right, next up on our list is Tori Helene, then Aaron Early, then Astrid L, then Mel Padron, then we have Jory Gardner, then Cheryl Garcia, then Alicia L, then Toya Clay, then Penny Pitzel, then Marie Josie Barb, then Candy Smith, then Connie H, then Amanda Adams, then Steph S, then Jacqueline Nazario, then Marie Loon Fortin, then Sabrina Johnson, then Star B, then Alyssa Manuel, then Lindsay Lee, then Pam Marks, then Patricia Duncan, then Lauren Wallace, then Anita B, then Lynn Braggs, and looks like that's it.
All right.
Thank you all so much. All right, and remember everyone, the list is closed for this live, so we're not taking any more new donation questions to be added to the list. We're just finishing off everyone who has already donated. But now it is time for our 5 free questions. So feel free to start putting in some free questions here in the comments.
And
Thank
good
you
job.
so much, everyone. All right. Our first free question here is from Iggy. Iggy says, am I going to meet someone new this year?
In July. Yep.
All right. Our next question is from Angela, who says, am I going to need surgery to fix my heart problem?
Eventually, they say. So yes, it does look like you will need it, but it's not right away. So they will try other ways to rectify the situation before.
All right. Our next question here is from Aaron, who says, will my parents get temporary custody of niece and nephew?
It looks like yes. Yeah.
All right, our next question here is from Zaria. Zaria says, will NBR initiate a reconciliation with me in 2024?
No, you have somebody new coming into your life that's going to take that energy space. Yeah. So nope, no reconciliation on that.
All right, and our last free question just for the moment is from Megan, who says, did I make the right choice by cutting S off?
Absolutely. Yeah. For your own sanity. Yes, you did. Yep.
All right. Thank you all so much. You guys are awesome.
Yes, you are.
Our next like goal is 80,000 likes, so let's keep on tapping. And once we make it there, we'll do another 5 free questions from the comments.
We can do it.
Thank you so much, everyone. And remember, at the end of the live, we will be doing a giveaway for our top gifter, one of our subscribers here on the live, and an audience member. So make sure to stick around until the end.
Mm-hmm.
Also, thank you so much, Amber, for the gifts.
Aw, thanks, honey.
All right, back to our list here. Our next question is from Tori Helene. Hello, Tori. Welcome back.
Hey, Tori.
Tori's question is, did Mike and I's conversation last night and this morning change how he feels about me and him? Is he tired of me?
No, I wouldn't say that at all. I will say it has had impact. I don't hear that he's tired of you, honey. No, not at all.
All right, thank you so much. Our next question here is from Aaron Early. Hello,
Hey,
Aaron,
Aaron.
who gets 3 questions.
Okay.
Aaron's first question is, I asked before about my sister's house selling, and they have decluttered and fixed all the stuff. What else can they do to make it sell faster?
So this is an easy technique. Seeing the realtor putting the sold sign on it as tell your sister as she's going to sleep is so powerful. As she is going to sleep, visualize her realtor walking onto the sign or like over to the sign and putting the sold sign on it. Do this every night before she goes to sleep, and tell her to visualize it selling. If it's winter and snowy where she is, tell her to visualize seeing it being snowy, not sunny, not nice. You want to see it now. That way you can move the timeline up really quick. That's the best way to do it.
All right, her next question is, how do I get my ambition back to get back to exercising and drinking all the water I should?
We decide is what I hear. For you, it's about a whole different way of looking and approaching it. You can't approach it with that I have to do this because it's the right thing to do. You have to want to do it, honey. And it really comes down to having a different expectation of yourself and not holding yourself to account that way. It's more of, I want to have, a long life in a healthy body. And that's why I'm making that choice.
All right, and Aaron's last question is, what do my guides want me to know?
I would say for you, this year has a lot of up and down energy. It really does feel like you're going to master how to let things, because you're very empathic, you're going to let things kind of pass through you instead of holding on to the momentum and energy of those around you. So that's a blessing. It is important to understand that as an empath, it isn't our job to carry people's burdens. It's our job to help them figure out how they're going to work through their burdens, right?
All right. Yeah. Thank you so much, Aaron. That's it for her.
Okay.
And just a reminder, everyone, our list is closed for this live, and email questions are closed as well. So if you would like to still get your questions answered, just make sure you keep on tapping that screen. And once we make it to 80,000 likes, we'll do another 5 free questions from the comments.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you so much, everyone. All right. Our next question here is from Astrid L. Hello,
hey, Astrid.
Who gets 3 questions.
Okay.
Astrid's first question here is, since I asked some reconfirmation around Billy, thank you, and okay, hang on. All right, her first question here is, can you share if I need to be worried about my dad, his Alzheimer's/dementia starting? He's overseas.
Yeah, I hear that he's taken care of, so I'm not concerned that he's not going to be okay. He definitely is going on a slow decline, so it's not rapid, which is a blessing in that sense. Worrying about him isn't going to help him. Make sure that he does have the support that he needs, though. It feels like the decline is slow. It's not rapid.
All right. And she says, since I asked some reconfirmation around Billy, thank you. I'm giving away my other 2 questions.
Oh my gosh.
Watching. Happy early Valentine's.
Aw, thank you, hun.
Thank you so much, Astrid. All right. That means that you guys can start putting in some free questions here in the comments.
2 more questions.
Let's give Astrid L a big thank you for giving away those last 2 questions to you guys.
Amazing. Thank you so much, honey.
All right. The first one that I see here is from Cheryl, who says, will my boyfriend ask me out this Valentine's Day?
Officially, I hear the official, no, unfortunately, it's not on Valentine's Day specifically. April is when you're going to be official, is what I hear. It does look like you will do something for Valentine's, but it's not going to be a big grand gesture.
All right. And our other free question here is for MJ, who says, does my son Benji have ADHD?
You know, I hear yes, but honestly, the thing that can help the most, honey, is take any processed sugar out of his diet as much as possible because he's really psychic and really sensitive to sugar. Yeah, like really psychic is what I hear. So processed sugar, you can give him things like honey, and you can give him things, as long as he's old enough, honey and maple syrup, even sugar cane is okay, but really refined processed sugars is what he has an issue with.
All right. Thank you so much. And thank you, Astrid, for donating those last two
Yeah,
questions.
amazing.
Also, thank you so much, Amber, Pam, and Anita, for all of the gifts.
Aw, thanks, guys.
All right. Our next question here on our list is from Mel Pedron, who gets 3 questions.
Sounds good.
Mel's first question is, hi again,
Hi.
ladies. A parent on our volleyball team is taking things out of context. Will things with Myra settle down, or will the season be filled with conflicts?
No, it will settle down, I hear. Yeah. It is going to take discussion, though. So I can't avoid it. Yeah.
All right. Mel's next question is, previously you stated Anthony and I would be finally ending things with each other within 6 months. Has this already come to an end?
So I hear that there is still some residual energy that needs to be cut. It doesn't feel like there's closure. So I'm hearing that there's still some leftover energy that needs to be worked through. Yeah.
All right. And Mel's last question is, will my work situation at the hospital turn around, or a better opportunity will come?
I'm not seeing a shift for you for about 7 months, but it does look like things will improve over the next couple of months. But 7 months from now, it does look like you are going to be either transferred or sent somewhere that is a little bit more suitable to you. Yeah.
All right. Thank you so much, Mel. That's it for her.
Okay.
And thank you so much, MJ, for the roses.
Aw, thanks, honey.
All right. Our next question is from Jory Gardner. Hello, Jory.
Hello, honey.
Jory's question is, will Marcus and I get into a relationship / would be a good partner for me?
So I hear yes, this would be somebody that would definitely help you to come to an open space when it comes to love. It does feel like it's a bit slow. So it's not happening rapidly, meaning that it's starting out as friends or starting out more in that friendship zone, and it becomes serious later on. Yeah.
All right. Thank you so much.
Mm-hmm.
Our next question is from Cheryl Garcia. Welcome
Hey,
back.
Cheryl.
Who gets 3 questions.
Okay.
Cheryl's first question here is, hi, ladies.
Hi.
I know that change is normal in a relationship. Me and my boyfriend have been together for 8 months, and I notice sometimes my boyfriend doesn't do much effort as he used to. Has he had a change of feelings now and he's losing interest, or will he improve?
Yeah, no, it's not about that. Sometimes we get comfortable and we get complacent. And so it really just feels to me like he's comfortable. And so it's not necessary to put in as much effort. If that makes sense. It's not the case, but that's how he feels.
All right. Cheryl's next question is, my boyfriend is 37 years old, divorced, and has 1 daughter. Will he have a plan, or is he thinking to get married again and build a family with me, or even live together? How soon is this?
I don't see marriage in the traditional sense again for him. It feels like that is something he's not interested in doing. I do hear though that he is going to be serious with you. So it does feel to me like there is that common law feel. So it is like marriage, but just not with the walking down the aisle thing. Let me just hear. It looks like this is still about 4 to 6 months away. So it's not happening right now, but it feels like it is coming up this year.
All right. And Cheryl's last question is, there are days that it gives me anxiety if my boyfriend is loyal and committed with me. Can you give me clarity if he's loyal and committed, or is he still exploring his options and talking or seeing someone else?
No, he's loyal to you, honey. I don't get any sense that he has anybody else in his life at all. So it's you.
All right. Thank you so much.
Okay.
Give me just 1 second here.
Oh. Are you okay?
Yeah, this just needs to be plugged in.
Oh.
There we go.
Good.
Okay. All right, and it looks like we have a couple of testimonials here. How
thanks,
awesome.
guys.
Thank you, guys. All right, I'll read those in just a second.
Sounds good.
All right, we have a testimonial here from Janie J. Hello, Janie.
Hey, honey.
Janie says, "Hey ladies, just a confirmation. Rebecca, you said my sister would be engaged at the end of 2023 and married this year. Both are 100% right on. Wedding is next month."
Ah, yay!
That's
Oh, I
awesome.
don't know why I got
Congrats.
goosebumps from that.
All right. And we have another testimonial here. One second here. A testimonial from Wei Wei. I'm sorry if I said that wrong. Wei Wei says, "Confirmation. I got the job you said I would get."
Yay! Congrats, son.
Awesome. Congrats to both of you.
Thank you so much, you guys.
All right. Our next question here, back to our list, is from Alicia L. Hello, Alicia.
Hello.
Alicia gets 3 questions.
Okay.
Her first question here is, will H propose within the year?
I'm not hearing this year. It feels like I'm a little hesitant is the energy I get. It feels to me more like that'll be a next year thing. Yeah, it's not happening this year for proposal, unfortunately, honey, but it does feel like it's coming.
All right. Alicia's next question is, do I need to continue my education to find my fulfilling career? I feel lost.
Yeah, I do hear you will be going back to school. It feels like you're taking 3 separate things. So it's not all at the same time, but it does look like you're taking 3 different courses that kind of build up your portfolio, basically. Yeah.
All right. And her last question is, what do my guides want me to know?
I think for you, one of the main things, honey, is don't get so serious about stuff. You need to relax and enjoy the little things and the moments in life, because for you, you've forgotten how to, it's almost like getting back into being a kid. You've forgotten how to, just have enjoyment in the small things. And you're so, stressed and worried about the future that you forget to enjoy your moments now. So they're really reminding you to get more childlike, get back to how you were when you were younger. You had a lot of hopes and dreams and things like that. And that's really what they're wanting you to focus on. So try getting into a nice meditative state and remembering the things that you were inspired by, if that makes sense. Okay.
All right.
Mhm.
Thank you so much. That's it for her.
Okay.
Our next question here is from Toya Clay. Hello, Toya.
Hey, Toya.
Toya gets 5 questions.
Perfect.
Her first question here is, hi, Rebecca.
Hi.
When will I meet my soulmate? What is his name? Is there anything I need to do to help move this along?
You really need to clear up what it is you are looking for in your partner. So what I would really recommend, and this works so well, is write down the characteristics, the physical attributes, the emotional attributes of the person you need and want in your life. It looks like they're still about 8 months away. Now, timelines can change very easily just by us, declaring and claiming what we want and allowing that energy in. So don't get too stuck on it's got to be that long before they come in, but you're not quite ready is what I hear. So you have to be very clear on what you're looking for. They give me, it's a G name is what I see. So, oops, that could be a last name or it could be a first name, but it's a G name is what I'm seeing. And it's a very long name is what I see. Yeah, you really just got to declare what you want in your partner. Be very clear about it. You okay there?
Yeah. All right. Her next question here is, what am I missing in my life to make me happy?
Well, you're missing your other half for sure as a part of it, but connection is what I'm hearing. So it's not just romantic relationships, but also personal relationships that there seems to be a bit of a wall between you and people in your life. So being able to be unconditionally open, it's not an easy thing. But it is why we're here. So we are here to be in this state of love and openness with each other, but you have a bit of a condition when it comes to that.
All right, Toya's next question is, do I have any health problems that I can head off and start taking care of now to make it better?
I would say for you more than anything is just make sure that your diet is really healthy. That's all you really have to do. I don't see anything significant that's like, going to take you tomorrow or anything like that. But I would say diet is very important. Try to stay away from they're saying soda for you. So pop, I would just 100% stay away from it for you. Yeah.
All right. Her next question is, what does my 2024 look like? Anything I need to do to make it great, i.e., career, love, family?
So it does feel like it is a very successful year. Right away, they talk about money for you. So this is a year where you do seem to accumulate a lot of financial independence, is what they're showing me. It does look like you have your stability this year. So whatever it is you're doing it right, is what they're saying. Okay. So there is going to be an increase in money for you.
All right. And her last question is, how do I become more susceptible to hearing my spirit guides?
It just takes practice. I think for you more than anything, it's like tell them what you need from them. Your guides do use numbers with you, but you can ask for specific signs. So, you know, if you want them to show you, let's say a red bird or an owl or, you know, whatever it is that you're looking for, you can declare it. Okay, if it's a yes, show me this thing. It doesn't even have to be an animal. It could be a car. It could be whatever. You just pick. When I first was communicating with my guides, I asked them to show me blue butterflies, and I would see them everywhere. I would see either real blue butterflies or advertisements with butterflies or commercials with butterflies that were blue. It was crazy. It was crazy to me. But that's the easiest way to start building a rapport with them, because the more they start showing you that they're actually communicating with you, the more we open up and believe that they're there, and then the easier it is for them to communicate more. But they do also use numbers with you, I hear. Okay.
All right. Thank you so much. That's it for her.
All right.
And just a reminder, everyone, our list is closed for this live, so we're not taking any more new donation questions to be added to the list. We're just finishing off everyone who has already donated. But keep on tapping that screen, and once we make it to 80,000 likes, we will be doing 5 free questions from the comments.
Mm-hmm.
Also, remember that at the end of the live, we will be doing a giveaway for our top gifter, one of our subscribers on this live, and that includes any new subscribers and a live audience member. So make sure to stick around until the end.
That's right.
Thank you so much.
Mm-hmm.
All right, our next question here is from Penny Pitzel, who gets 3 questions.
Perfect.
Penny's first question is, where and when will we buy a house?
Okay, so they're not giving me the name of the place. I'm seeing an S name for the place. It looks like it's not happening though until next year. It might even be San Diego, but I'm just seeing an S is really what I'm seeing. But it feels like it has the feeling and the look of San Diego, but S is what I'm being told, not the actual name. And they're saying it's next year for you. So it does feel like it'll be the beginning of next year.
All right, Penny's next question is, do my guides say anything I need to know?
I would say for you, you're a lot more intuitive than you give yourself credit for. Your gut instincts are usually right. I would say 99.999% of the time you are right, especially when it comes to people and how you interpret people. So that first instinct or first feeling that you get, trust it. Yeah, because it's right more often than not. Yeah.
All right, her next question is, will I have a daughter?
Yes, I hear you will. Yeah.
All right. Thank you so much. That's it for Penny.
Okay.
Our next question here is from Marie Josie Barb, who gets 3 questions.
Sounds good.
Marie's first question is, what do you see for my past lives? My numerology number is 9.
Nice. Oh, that's a great cycle. That's a good cycle to have for this life. Okay, so right away they show me, I would say that it feels to me like it's Africa. It feels very hot. It feels very savanna-y, but there is a lot of lushness there. So there is a lot of jungle. There's a lot of stuff, but then there's an area where there's the savanna off the side of the forest, basically. It does feel to me like this was a really, really, really long time ago. So this is like one of your older lives is what I hear. You lived in a very small village. It feels like there was probably about 300 or so people. It wasn't a big place, but you definitely had a very happy life. It was tough. I'm not going to say it was an easy life, but you had a very enjoyable experience there. It looks like you had 2 children in that life. You were married, and you definitely had a good experience. Like it wasn't you went into old age and you died from old age, so it wasn't disease or anything awful that took you. Is you got old and you were done. Yeah.
Right. Her next question is, do I have special gifts? Always felt I did, but not sure where to start.
Yeah. So right away they show me your hands, honey. Whenever they show me hands and they show it with light coming out, it means you're a healer. So you're somebody that should be doing healing work. You can do it in the traditional sense where you could become a nurse or a paramedic, even a massage therapist, or you can do it in the energy field. So you can do it through Reiki, through quantum healing, through reflexology, that type of thing. But it's definitely about physical healing. You're very empathic. And they keep saying animals, animals, animals. So you're very sensitive to animals. You can read what animals are in need of as well. Yeah.
All right. And her last question is, why do I feel different from everybody else? Always felt like an outsider.
It's because you are sensitive, honey. And, it's very normal for people who are intuitive to feel cut off. I also hear that you are a star seed. So, you'll have to look that up. It's quite a interesting thing. But one of the main characteristics is feeling like you don't belong and being a little bit isolated from others in a way. Yeah.
All right.
All right.
Thank you so much.
Hmm.
Our next question here is from Candy Smith, who gets 5 questions.
Sounds good.
Candy's first question here is, good morning, ladies.
Good morning.
What financial opportunities do I need to be looking for, and will I need to search, or will they fall in my lap?
No, you'll definitely need to look for it. It's not just going to happen. I'm not seeing a huge windfall of financial success this year for you. However, your guides do recommend that you look for better employment is what I'm hearing. So it does look like you are going to have a new placement in about 5 months, or a new job, or something about work in 5 months that is going to start the momentum. Next year seems to be more of your financial abundance year. This is the year where you're starting that process, but it's not going to be like, you're sowing the seeds this year, but next year is when you get to reap the rewards, is what they're saying. And I do see that there will be an opportunity for investment. It might even be in like a rental property or something to that effect. But again, that's not until next year.
All right. Candy's next question is, are there changes I need to make in my life to be walking the path that I should be walking?
I would say, more than anything, listening to your inner voice a bit more, trusting that inner guidance, being more authentic and genuine is important. I think for you, you're doing a pretty good job of living up to who you want to be, but the potential of who you want to be. There are just some things that you're maybe not as authentic with that you could be, especially with yourself, they say. Yeah.
All right. Candy's next question is Will my forever person?
So will feels like a season. So when I hear that, it just means this is somebody who is going to be in your life for a while. They're here to teach you. They're here to give you a perspective. It's not your forever person. And it's only because there's going to be a big shift within you where the two of you will then start clashing. You have a different path than Will, unfortunately. Yeah.
All right. Candy's next question is, thoughts on my forever person if Will is not that person, such as name and when and meeting?
So they're not coming in for a couple of years for you. It's because you're not the person you need to be yet. So you have to be able to match vibrationally to them. So they're still a couple of years away. They give me an M name. This individual you'll know. There will be a spark when you see them and meet them. It feels like you do meet in a public space. So it might be even a class or some kind of a course that you're taking or something to that effect, but you both have similar interests is what I hear. So it'll be something you're taking with another group of people.
All right. And Candy's last question is guidance for February, and thank you so very much.
So with you for February, it's getting clarity. Again, you're another one that needs to go inside and really decide what you're trying to manifest this year. Okay. So get really focused. Meditation, journaling, listening to positive mindset things is very important this month. It's just going to move you in the momentum that you're looking for. So mindset and frequencies and things like that are going to help just boost you to where you need to be. Yeah.
All right. Thank you so much, Candy. That's it for her.
Okay.
All right. I'm going to go over our list here, everyone. So if you have donated to be on the list, just keep your ears open for your names. All right. Next up on our list is Connie H., then Amanda Adams, then Marie Loon Fortin, then Steph S., then Jacqueline Nazario, then Marie Loon Fortin, then Sabrina Johnson, then Star B, then Alyssa Manuel, then Lindsay Lee, then Pam Marks, then Cindy Bonnet, then Jennifer Arnott, then Patricia Duncan, then Lauren Wallace, then Anita B, then Lynn Braggs, and that's it. Thank you all so much.
All right.
All right, and remember, everyone, our list is closed for this live, so we're not taking any more new donation questions to be answered on the list. We're just finishing off everyone that was just read there. However, keep on tapping the screen, and once we make it to 80,000 likes, we will do another 5 free questions from the comments. Thank you so much, everyone. All right, our next question here is from Connie H. Hello,
Hey, Connie.
Connie gets, it looks like the same thing that happened with Marie. 1 second.
Oh, okay.
All right, Connie, we have your 7 questions, but we need your last 3, okay? So send those over to the live support either right now or just after we read your questions here. All right, Connie H gets her 7 questions here. Her first question is, good morning.
Good morning.
Just checking again. Will my daughter get the promotion today at work?
I hear your daughter's up for the promotion. Yes. Please keep me posted on that.
All right. Her next question is, I'm confused about a response in my email this morning. Has Levi figured out his feelings for me? What are they?
I would say Levi's not fully figured out things, but when it comes to emotions and being emotionally aware, Levi is one that shies away from his feelings. So that's a big part of his dynamic with you. I would say that he cares about you. He definitely likes you in his life. But he's also afraid, is what I hear.
All right, Connie's next question is, communication has stopped and he has not responded to my text from Saturday. Do I reach out or just leave it alone?
I would wait. He will reach out. Yeah, there will be a response. You can, if you haven't heard from him in the next couple of days, then I'd reach out again.
All right, her next question is, what will the choice be in the fall that has to be made between us?
It feels like you're going to talk about walking away is what I hear. Now, don't get caught up with that momentum because I know that's not what you're trying to manifest, but it does feel like you're going to have we'll say an epiphany for yourself and a desire to have something different. Yeah.
Right, her next question is there anything that can be done for things to smooth out sooner with the in and out energy from him?
It's hard because we can't control other people, right? All we can do is control our own energy and our own vibration and our own momentum. With him, he is he's got a lot of relationship trauma and comes with a lot of baggage is what I hear. So he's got to work through that. There's not much that you can do to fix that for him. The only thing you can do is have your vibration where it needs to be for it to be a match for him.
All right. Her next question is, are we still on track to spend time together next week or has it shifted?
No, I hear you guys will spend time next week. Yeah.
All right. And her last question for now is, when we spend time together next week, will it continue or will it be another 10 months before we see each other again?
It won't be 10 months. I don't hear that it'll be a long time, but it will still be sporadic. Yeah.
All right. Thank you so much, Connie. And could you please send over your last 3 questions to the live support, Connie? Thank you so much.
Yes.
All right. Our next question here is from Amanda Adams. Hello.
Hello, honey.
Who gets 3 questions.
Sounds good.
All right. Amanda's first question is, when will I see success with what I am trying to do live-wise? Sorry, a bit vague.
No, that's okay. Vague is actually better sometimes. I hear it's about 7 months before you hit the momentum that you're looking for. Okay, honey?
All right. Her next question is, when do you see me and my man getting a house?
Okay, so you're starting the process at the end of the year. It looks like it's the beginning of next year before you actually move in. So it's around November that you find the property you're looking for, but the move-in date feels to me like it's still a couple months after that. So next year.
All right. And her last question, she says, what month do you see me giving birth? Thank you.
Okay. So they're showing me the summer. It's hot. Very, very hot. So the peak of the summer is what they're saying. Yeah.
All right. Thank you so much.
Okay.
Our next question here is from Marie Loon Fortin.
Hello again.
Who gets 3 more questions.
All right.
Her first question here is, when will I choose this other person and when will we be together as a couple?
So they're not going to be coming in right away, right? So we still have a few months before they come in. It's going to be pretty much once you meet, you're going to want to be with this individual. Yeah. So it'll be right away.
Her next question is, what will make me choose him?
He'll be more open and receptive. There won't be so much of this aloof energy. He'll be ready for you is what I hear.
All right, and her last question is, will he fit well in my ranch horse animal lifestyle?
Absolutely. He's an outdoorsman.
All right, thank you so much, Marie Loon. That's it for her.
Okay.
Our next question here is from Steph S. Hello, Steph.
Hey, Steph.
Who gets 3 questions.
Perfect.
Steph's first question here is, hi ladies.
Hey.
I've been having creative urges and trying to make more of a social media presence. It takes a lot of work.
It does.
Do you see this going in a positive direction? Should I keep pushing?
Yes, you should. Absolutely. It's going to, you're going to break through the dam. Right now, there's like they're literally showing a little pinhole and then it's going to burst. And once it bursts, it takes off on its own, honey. You won't have to work as hard. Yeah.
All right. Steph's next question is, do you see the opportunity for a raise at my current job?
I hear not yet. It looks like it is something that will happen this year, but it's later on is what they're showing. So it's more towards the end of year.
All right. And Steph's last question is, will I own a business in the future? If so, what do you see?
Yeah, it looks like you will be working. It's your own creative process, so you're creating your own things. There is a few things that you sell that are not necessarily made by you, but they're inspired by you. So I'm not sure exactly what they mean by that, but maybe it's something that you have made for you, but you're the inspiration behind it. But it is you using your creative process and selling online is what I'm seeing. Yeah.
All right. Thank you so much, Steph. Our next question is from Jacqueline Nazario.
Hey,
Welcome
honey.
back, who gets 3 questions.
Perfect.
Her first question here is, hello ladies.
Hey.
How will February be for me? I've been feeling anxious about the future and changes coming.
Yeah, you don't have to. I hear just relax for this month coming up because things are actually they're showing me it's lining up. Everything is moving into position, okay? So the anxiety that you're feeling is actually more your awareness that things are about to fall into alignment. So look at it as more of a signal, and it's actually a good thing. Things are going into alignment for you starting more towards the end of February going forward. Okay. So you're getting your manifestations now. And that's where that anxiety comes in because you're like, oh, I'm going to make it happen now. And I can feel for you. Your expectations sometimes is that there's something on the counter end of it or something's going to drop from it. So try to nip that in the butt. So like, you're expecting the other shoe to drop type of thing. Don't let that energy be what dictates going forward, okay?
All right, Jacqueline's next question is, how is my husband's health? I see him more tired than usual and not himself.
There's a lot of stress I hear. Physically, he does feel like he isn't necessarily like he's sleeping, but it doesn't feel like it's a restful sleep or a proper sleep. So it does feel to me like his sleep is being affected. I would talk to him about going and talking to the doctor because it does feel like he's like he feels like he's sleeping heavy, but he's not getting a restful sleep, if that makes any sense. So I hear that he's sleeping heavy, but it almost feels like I'm not getting comfortable or I'm not waking up feeling revived. I'm waking up feeling still tired. So there's something with his sleep cycle that's affected is what I hear.
All right, and her last question is my supervisor and school administrators okay with me at work? Anything I need to know? At times I feel dishonesty.
Yeah, I mean, that's just their personality. I do hear that sometimes they can be a little shady, but nothing that is pertaining to you in particular. I don't hear that you need to worry about them, but I wouldn't give them ammo. So definitely don't talk about personal things with them. Keep it very business-like at work.
All right. Thank you so much. That's it for her.
Okay.
All right, our next question here, we have the rest of
Connie's. Perfect.
All right. Connie's next question here is, and this is for Connie H.
Yeah.
Connie's next question is, if I were to walk away, would he fight for us or would it just be over? Would it help the outcome in the long run?
If you walk away, I hear no, that door will close. It doesn't feel like it's in him at this moment to fight for the relationship just because he is not in the right place yet, right? So if you walked away right now, that would be a signal to close that door, is what I hear. In the future, it might be a different story, but at this moment right now, walking away would definitely have the opposite effect of what you're trying to get.
All right. Connie's next question is, what do my guides need me to know?
I would say for you more than anything, you know, we always have to have our boundaries. So it is important to understand where your boundaries lie. When it comes to relationships specifically, don't sell yourself short, is what I hear. So don't hold on to necessarily the momentum of the past if the potential of it is painful, is what I get from them. Okay. So I would look a little bit at your situation with Levi and reformulate what it is you need in your partner, and don't necessarily hold that it's Levi, but just say, these are the characteristics of what Levi offers me, and this is what I want to see in my forever person, and I'm open and receptive to whatever the universe holds for me. It doesn't necessarily have to be him or somebody new. It's just that you are open and receptive, and you call in and allow in the energy you're looking for. Okay, you deserve it, honey, and you're gonna have it, and it's this year for you. You're not going to have to chase it anymore.
All right. And Connie is donating her last
Aw,
question.
amazing.
Thank you so much, Connie.
Amazing.
All right, let's give Connie H a big thank you. She's giving away her last question to one of you here
Thanks,
in
honey.
the comments. All right, the first one that I see here is for Asnath. Thank you so much for the roses as
Thanks,
well.
honey.
Asnath says, is Steve my forever person?
Yes. Yeah. This is your person, I hear.
All right. Thank you so much. And thank you, Connie, for donating that last question. All right. Our next question here is from Sabrina Johnson. Hello, Sabrina.
Hey, Sabrina.
Who gets 5 questions.
All right.
Welcome back.
Yes.
Sabrina's first question here is, Joey's preliminary hearing did not go well. I'm so scared for him. We have the lawyer $30,000 so far, and now he wants another $40,000.
Oh my goodness.
We're stuck and we don't know what to do. Can you give me some insight on what you see happening?
So it is going to end up working out for Joey. So I'm not hearing that you guys need to stress and worry. I feel like that lawyer is being a bit of a gouge, because it doesn't feel like you need to have. I really get resistance with what they're asking for. But in terms of the light coming into what's true and what's not true, that is coming up. So I know you guys are stressed, and really it's important to keep your vibration in the highest. Joey didn't do anything, is what I hear. And so that will come to light. Okay. So just know that they are going to know the truth.
All right. Her next question is, Rosa lied at the preliminary hearing on the stand. I couldn't believe it.
Yeah.
Do you still see these charges getting dropped for Joey? It's so hard for us to see.
They will. Here's the thing. With Rosa, it's almost like I have to follow through now, because I already made the initial claim. And so she's saving face, basically, is what it feels like. But it's going to come to light. There is no evidence. There's no evidence on her side.
All right, her next question is, tomorrow is my hearing. Still see good news?
Yes, honey, don't stress. Yeah, really don't stress. Ask your guides to be in the courtroom with you and have them help you with the whole situation, okay? Yeah.
All right, her next question is, please give me some insight on the future for me.
Yeah, what I hear is you've had, months of stress, and that stress is going to start to dissipate. So it is going to start going away. They're showing it like a fog, so it's going to take a little bit of time for it to melt away. It feels like your stress is going away before Joey's stress, so just be aware of that, okay? So it does feel like you're going to be in a better place sooner rather than later. But things are going to get easier, and this year is not nearly as bad. Once you survive that, you can handle anything, is what they say. Yeah.
All right, and her last question is, do you still see Joey being a police officer after this? This is such a bad time right now for us.
I know.
All lies.
Yeah, of course. Yes, because it's going to come up as being dishonest. Again, there's no evidence. Yeah.
All right. Thank you so much, Sabrina. That's it for her.
All right.
Please keep us posted.
Yes, please do.
Good luck with everything.
Mm-hmm.
All right, and I see that we just made it to our like goal. Great job, everyone. We made it to 80,000 likes. Yay!
Yay, indeed. Good job.
All right, that means that it is time for
5 free questions.
All right. Our first free question here is from Tamara, welcome back. Tamara says, "Do I have ADHD? Maybe depression? I'm struggling."
Yeah, I wouldn't say it's necessarily ADHD. You definitely do have a bit of an imbalance. I would say it's you have a bit of depression, but you can get yourself out of it. It feels seasonal, so it does feel like it's seasonal depression for you. Um, I would recommend meditating, and I would recommend looking at like summer visualizations when you're doing your meditation so that you can get out of that seasonal depression energy.
All right. Thank you so much for all of the gifts, Veronica, Terry Lean, Sarah Miller. You guys are so great.
Thanks,
And
guys.
Christine and Asnath
Oh my
and
goodness.
Tracy. Thank
Wow.
you.
Thanks, everybody.
All right. Our next question here is from Barbie Girl. Hello. She says, "Hi, ladies.
Hi.
Am I still the only one Jay wants to be with and is with?"
Yes. Yeah, there's nobody else.
All right. Our next question is from, let's see here, Veronica. Hi, Veronica.
Hey,
Who
Veronica.
says, "With what happened on the test, did I change my timelines?"
No, I don't hear you have to stress and worry. I would say, the stress that you had is what really affected your outcome there, but your timeline is still relatively the same. I mean, March is not that far away. Yeah.
All right. Our next question here is from Lee. Lee says, "Will IQ reach out?"
Oh, I heard no. Sorry, honey.
All right. And our last free question, just for the moment, is from Vika. Vika says, "When will Abe actively pursue me for reconciliation?" Thank you.
Okay, so they're telling me it's going to be 2 months away, so February, March, so end of March.
All right. Thank you all so much. You guys are amazing.
Yes,
Thanks
you
for getting us
are.
to 80,000 likes.
Woo, woo, woo.
Our next like goal is 120,000 likes. Let's see if we can get there before the end of the live. Thank you so much, everyone. Let's tap, tap, tap away. And once we make it there, we'll do another 5 free questions from the comments.
Yes, we will.
And remember, at the end of the live, we will be doing a giveaway for our top gifter, one of our subscribers on this live, and that includes any new subscribers and a live audience member. So stick around until the end.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, Anastasia, Veronica, and Amber. You guys are great.
Thanks, guys.
And thank you, Vika, as well. All right, back to our list here. Our next question is from Star B, who gets 3 questions.
All right. Hello, Star.
Star's first question here is, "How successful will we be after finishing my new courses?"
So success for you is pretty big. They do show me that you have quite a lot of money coming in. It does feel like this is going to happen in around 2027 though. So it does take a bit of time. Yeah.
All right, Star's next question is, "My marriage is very strained. Do you see this improving this year?"
It does look like it gets better. Yeah. For you guys, you have a lot on your plates, and a lot of it does come down to not talking enough about the things that you're burdened with. But some of those burdens are lifting, so it makes things easier, and it makes it lighter, and it makes it more enjoyable to be around each other. So it really comes down to that, though. Communication is key. Yeah.
All right, and Star's last question is, general advice from Spirit.
I would say for you, honey, they show that you are somebody who is very sensitive. It's very important that you don't get carried away with the drama of people around you. So that's friends, family, even coworkers, that type of thing, classmates, that stuff. You really don't want to get carried away with their energy and their momentum. So when somebody's telling you something and you're feeling really angsty and emotional about it, that's your cue that you're taking on too much of the energy of it. Okay. So it is important to clear your energy on a regular basis because you are sensitive in a big way. You're very sensitive. And best way to clear it, honestly, is a shower or a bath.
All right. And that's it for Star. Thank you so much.
All right.
Our next question here is from Alyssa Manuel, who gets 3 questions.
Sounds good. Hello, Alyssa.
Alyssa's first question here is Durant the one I eventually marry?
Oh, I heard no. It looks like somebody new is going to come into your life. Yeah.
All right.
Sorry.
Alyssa's next question is, can I have clarity on my soul ties?
So I'm not 100% sure what you mean by that. So can we get a clarification on what she's asking there?
Yeah, of course. All
Yeah.
right. Alyssa, you can either send that just here in the chat or to the live support. Live support is better.
Yeah.
If you could go there after your
Because that
next
can mean a
question
lot
here.
of things. So
Yeah.
is she thinking karmically, soul family, that type of thing? So that's what I'd like to know.
All
Okay.
right. Her next question then is, what is coming up in my near future? What do you recommend I know?
The biggest thing that they show, honey, is there's a shift and a change in career. It feels to me like you're becoming more independent, or something is really more independent for you in your finances. So you're not being, I guess the best way to put it is like, you're not being controlled by the machine, I guess is the best way to describe it. You have more power and more control over your work environment, and it feels like this is something that's happening by June. So there is going to be a big change in June for whatever you're doing for work.
All right. And her other question, she said, can I have clarity on my soul ties karmically?
Karmically, yeah. Okay, so there is a male energy that I do hear that it does feel like it was a past relationship. You guys didn't resolve things, is what I hear. So this is a significant energy that you do need to work out of your body, basically. So what you want to do is you're going to go into a nice deep meditative state, ask your subconscious to show you the relationship that's still holding you back, that's still connected to you, that you have to essentially you have to release it. This is an individual that it felt like unfinished business when you two ended. Okay, so this energy, you just basically what you're going to do is you're going to find it. I see that it's on the left side, just behind the heart is where the energy is connected. Sometimes you might even feel a bit of pain there. So you're going to remove that energy and you're going to stick it up into source, and it no longer has power over you, is what I hear. Okay, so say that you no longer have power over me, and give it to source, so that source energy can feed that karma, not you. It was supposed to end in this life, but you didn't complete the cycle, basically, is what I hear.
All right. And she said, OMG, yes.
Yeah. Yeah. Sorry. But it's good to know, because then you can clear it.
All right. Thank you so much, Alyssa. And thank you so much, Amber and Danielle, for the gifts.
Yeah,
You guys
thanks,
are great.
guys.
All right. Our next question here is from Lindsay Lee. Hello, Lindsay. Lindsay gets 3 questions here.
Sounds good.
Her first question is, Tanner and I are in no contact. He has not seen his son in 4 weeks. Is he going to come back and see his son? If so, do you see when?
Yeah, I hear, shoot, it sucks. It feels like it's still about 3 weeks away before he comes back to see him, unfortunately. Yeah, he's got his head all twisted up, is what I hear. So he's being affected by the third party, is what I'm hearing, and his head is all like messed up around the family. Yeah.
All right. Lindsay's next question is, I feel like all hope is gone.
No,
is
no,
Tanner
no.
ever going to leave Samantha and come back to his family? Because I really miss the guy.
Yeah. I know. Here's the thing. Yes, it takes time, and we've talked about that. We know that it does take some time for him to turn around and come back. Don't focus so much on the loss, because that's what you're going to make more of if you do focus on that. Okay, so just remember and focus on what it feels like to have Tanner around, and that's the energy that you want to hold, and the frequency you want to hold when thinking of Tanner, that he's there, that he's a part of you and your son's life, and that he is involved, and then eventually comes back. If you hold the other vibration, it's really easy for that to become your reality, and we don't want that to be the case. So just keep the memories alive. It's not great that this other person is contaminating his thoughts and feelings, but that isn't going to last. So it's not forever. Okay.
All right. And Lindsay's last question is, can you tell me what's going to happen between Tanner and I? I feel so lost. I feel like he's chosen Samantha and he's never coming home.
He has chosen her for now. But this isn't his forever person, so it doesn't matter. It's going to end up ending, and then he will basically essentially come crawling back. That's how it feels.
All right. Thank you, Lindsay. That's it for her.
Okay.
All right. And we have a quick clarification here from Connie H. Hello, Connie. 1 second.
Okay.
All right. Connie says, can I get clarification on my first question? Yes, she is up for the promotion, but will she get it today?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. She's
All
meant
right.
to.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
All right, our next question here is from Pam Marks, who gets 3 questions.
All right.
Pam's first question is, should I apply to the food donation bank as lead warehouse manager that has become available, or will there be another one I should wait on?
I hear you should apply. It feels like it won't be something that you're going to go and do, but I do hear yes for the applying. So do it. Yeah.
Right, her next question is, just checking energy. Will Keith and I still reconnect before Valentine's Day and be a couple again by April?
Yes. Yeah.
All right, and her last question is, will David and I still be friends after our divorce, or will the divorce still go through?
It will be amicable. I wouldn't consider you guys friends. I would say you don't hate each other though. So it'll be amicable. Yeah.
All right, thank you so much. That's it for her.
Okay.
Our next question is from Cindy Bonnet, who gets 5 questions.
All right. Hey, Cindy.
Welcome back.
Mm-hmm.
Cindy's first question here is, hi, beautiful
Hi.
ladies. Hi, beautiful ladies. Will I get the rental in Anders at $1,600 per month?
Oh, I heard yes. Please keep me posted on that.
All right. Cindy's next question is, will Dean be coming to visit in June?
Yes, it looks like it will work out. Yep.
All right. Her next question is, will I do well with my presentation tomorrow?
Oh, you don't have to worry. Yeah. They'll be impressed, I hear. Mm-hmm.
All right. Her next question is, should I integrate a celebration of life for my sister and mom?
Yeah. Yeah, that would be very nice, I hear.
All right. And Cindy's last question is, general, please. Thank you.
Mm-hmm. So I get a lot of happy, they show me yellow for this year for you. So there's a lot of joy and happiness. You've had a lot of losses over the last 2 years, and your guides really want to emphasize to you that this is a year of joy and happiness. So this is going to be a really good year for you. 2024 is the year where things start happening in a good way for you. No more losses is what they're saying. Okay.
All right. Thank you so much.
All right.
That is it for her.
Perfect.
Our next question here is from, one second here, Jen Arnott. Hello,
Hey, Jen.
Jennifer, who gets 7 questions. All right, so Jen, send your last 3 questions over to the live support,
How come
please.
that's happening?
I don't know why that keeps
That's
happening.
so weird.
So you can do that just after we answer these ones, okay?
Yeah,
Jen?
let's answer your 7 first and
Yeah.
then send them over after, okay?
All right, Jennifer's first question here. She says, will Jim and I spend Valentine's Day together?
Yes, it looks like you will. Yeah.
All right, her next question is, my daughter-in-law is pregnant, boy or girl?
They show me pink, little girl.
All right, her next question is, I told Jim that I cannot have a romantic relationship with him if he has a friendship with his past third party.
Yeah.
Will he let her go as a friend? If so, when?
It looks like yes. It does feel to me like it's going to take a couple of months for him to like cut the ties completely, but yeah, he will let her go.
All right, her next question is, when will Jim want to have a romantic commitment with me?
I'm hearing it's still 4 months away. Yeah.
All right, her next question is, when will we move in together?
Once you guys commit to each other, so it does feel to me like that's about 5 months away before that happens.
All right, her next question is, when will we remarry?
Next year. Yeah. So 2025.
Right, and we have the rest of hers.
Oh,
Her
perfect.
next question is, am I the only romantic relationship in Jim's life right now, or are there others?
No, he's being responsible that way. So yeah, you are.
All right, her next question is, I'm starting a business on the side.
Good.
Is that the right thing to do?
Absolutely. I hear lots of happiness and cheering. So yep.
Right, her next question is, what crystals should I be wearing daily for me?
So tourmaline is one. They do show me amethyst and they show me carnelian as well. Yeah.
All right, and her last question is, in the long run, I know Jim and I are best for each other since I was 13 years old. He
Mhm.
struggles from his job, law enforcement. What advice do spirits give me to just be his support?
I think for you more than anything, always be there to listen, but don't always offer advice because that's the thing that he tends to get prickly about. So be there as an ear more so than trying to give him the solution. As sometimes he just needs to say it to you so that he can get it off his chest.
All right, thank you so much. That's it for her.
Okay.
All right, and we have a quick clarification here from Toya Clay. Hello, Toya. Toya says, I need a clarification on my question about health, please.
Uh-huh.
I don't drink soda. Is
Uh-huh.
there a different warning you may have as to what I need to stop with my diet? Thank you.
It's the sugar. So when they show me pop, it means sugar. So stay away from the sugar. Yeah.
All right. Thank you so much. Our next question here is from Patricia Duncan. Hello, Patricia.
Hey, Patricia.
Who gets 3 questions.
Sounds good.
Patricia's first question here is, hello, ladies.
Hey.
You mentioned previously I would meet a partner in April this year. Can you describe to me color, hair, eyes, his age?
Looks like he's a few years older than you. I see sort of a, I would say it's like dirty brown hair. So there's like 2 different colors of brown, light and dark is what I'm seeing. Light eyes. So they're showing me blue eyes. A lighter complexion as well. Very stocky individuals. So they have broad shoulders and just very stocky, strong arms. They're showing me the arms. So that's significant. Just big bear hugs is what they're showing me. So great hugger.
All right. Her next question is, will our relationship be long-term, committed, caring, loving, trusting?
Yes. This is a soul connection. So this is somebody you get to open up to authentically without having any worry about them judging or being critical of you. Yeah.
All right. And her last question is, any messages from loved ones? Much love.
You actually have a lot of spirit activity around you. It looks like you have a lot of family members who've crossed over. They take turns visiting you. The one that comes in a lot is they're saying it's a great aunt, but she feels like a grandma. So it's a great aunt in like the lineage, but it's a grandma energy. So she treated you like a granddaughter, I guess is what I'm hearing. She's the one who checks in on you the most. And you know when she's there, you can feel her. She's got a very loud and very very positive energy, but it's very loud and bright when she's in space.
All right. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Our next question is from Lauren Wallace. Hello, Lauren, who gets 5 questions.
All right. And I forgot to give her message. The message is that they're watching over you.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. Sorry, I heard it after. They're like, tell her we're watching over you.
All right, that was
Okay.
for Patricia.
Yeah.
All right, our next question here is from Lauren Wallace. Hello, Lauren.
Hey,
Welcome
Lauren.
back. Lauren gets 5 questions.
Okay.
Her first question here is, hi, ladies.
Hi.
I'm having a hard time knowing what to do in the connection with Dan. I want things to move forward, and I envision it, and can feel the joy and love there. I do think right now things would benefit from space and me focusing on me, but I don't want this to go out of alignment, and I don't want to make the wrong move. What do I do?
Yeah, it's very difficult with him, or it's very it's a fine line between closing the door and just kind of giving space, right? And that's why you're feeling that apprehension, because if you give too much space, then he's going to take that as a sign that you're not interested or that you aren't interested in continuing any kind of connection with him. His ego will be bruised. He has a very sensitive ego is what I hear. So you don't want to just like cut off ties, but you definitely have like this, I need to at least pull it back. So just don't give as much effort to the connection to show that you're still interested, but you're not going to throw yourself at him, if that makes sense.
All right, her next question is, does he think of me often / what thoughts specifically does he have?
Yeah, he thinks about you a lot. You know, I think the biggest thing that he thinks about with you is that he enjoys your company. You make him laugh and you make him happy. He does take you for granted, I hear, though. He definitely does take you for granted. So he has a lot of joy. He doesn't put as much effort in as you do. Yeah.
All right, her next question is, has he told any of his friends of anything going on between us, or do his friends suspect anything? Because my friends have recently told me, oh, we could tell you were in love with each other years ago.
I would say that he hasn't necessarily voiced, he's talked about you. He hasn't voiced his feelings because he doesn't talk about feelings, but it's almost like they could read between the lines in that sense. There is definitely, you have been brought up. I will say that. So he has talked about you. He hasn't talked about it being a relationship per se, but everybody knows that he's just denying what he really wants.
Yeah. All right. Her next question is, I've been pushing myself to really keep my focus on me instead of externally and increase my self-worth. Does Spirit have any advice for this?
Yeah, you know, The easiest thing to do, honey, is to remember how you felt about yourself when you were a kid. Because when you're a child, we tend to have more love for ourselves. We learn a behavior of not loving ourselves as we are growing up. So try to go back to, when you remember having, sticking up for yourself, taking care of you first, that type of thing. You've learned the behavior of not sticking up for yourself or not having your boundaries and not letting people cross them and not letting people hurt you. You learn that behavior. It feels to me like it was more in your childhood that you learned that. So go back to just pre that. Yeah, you can do that through meditation and then, inner child work. Yeah.
All right. And Lauren's last question is, can you describe my galactic past life?
I like when you guys ask that. Okay, so they do say Octarian. It does feel to me like you were a scientist. You did a lot of planetary studies. So you would go to different planets, is what they say, and you would check to see if it was habitable, if it was a place where it could be seeded, is what they're saying. I don't know much about them, but that's what they're telling me. So that's what I'm going to tell you. It looks like you had a big interest in the science aspect of terraforming and seeding places. Yeah.
All right. Thank you so much, Lauren. That's it for her.
All right.
Our next question here is from Anita B.
Hey,
Hello,
Anita.
Who gets 3 questions.
Perfect.
Welcome back.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Anita's first question here is, good morning, ladies.
Good morning.
I received a message back from B, but it was more likely relating to me as a customer instead of something personal. I thanked him in a reply, but definitely felt a bit disappointed it wasn't more personal.
Yeah.
Can my guides give me any insight into this interaction?
It does feel to me like it was sort of a blanketed response. It does feel like it was more in that capacity, so you are reading it properly. I would say the response though that you gave felt also similar to it that way. So it's being read both ways as being you're just a customer. So it is something that you're going to have to work on with your response and just be a little bit more open and friendly is what I would say. Yeah.
All right. Her next question is, I've tried to energetically connect with him and have tried to interact on his lives with him as much as I can, but there just haven't been many good opportunities. I miss him and still hope that we connect. How has B been feeling towards me lately?
Yeah, I do hear that you guys will still connect, so I don't want you to give up hope on that, okay? It does feel, again, like he does see you as the friend because he's not a free agent and he's not the type of person to even entertain that, so he's not going to change his behavior in that capacity. When he thinks about you, though, I mean, he thinks of you as a very good person, and he likes you as an individual. He likes who you are and what you stand for. So, I mean, you bring joy into his sphere of friends and the people he likes and cares about. So you are definitely an important person, even if it doesn't always feel that way. Yeah.
All right. And Anita's last question is, what do you see ahead over the month of February between me and B? Thank you.
So I'm not seeing a huge connect, but it does feel like you will interact with each other. So it's not that you're not going to have communication. It just doesn't feel like a big communication. So it is subtle. Again, just continue to be a part of his lives and continue to be open and receptive. It's very important that you stay open and receptive, they say. Yeah. So try not to close that energy.
All right. Thank you so much, Anita.
Yeah.
And we are on our last question here on our list.
All right.
From Lynn Braggs.
Hello, Lynn.
Lynn gets 3 questions.
Sounds good.
Lynn's first question here is, when will I get pregnant and will it be a boy or a girl?
So they say it will be a girl. It looks to me like it's 6 months from now before you actually get pregnant.
All right. Lynn's next question is, will my baby do well when she starts school?
Yes.
All right. And Lynn's last question is, will I receive my amended return? And if so, when?
I hear in March. It does look like you will receive it, but it's still a couple months away. Yeah. Takes them time. They're slow, especially when it comes to returning money.
All right. Thank you so much, Lynn.
Yeah.
And thank you, everyone. That's it for our list here.
All right.
Now it is time for our giveaways.
So before we start that, you guys can start putting your name in. Put your name in with a purple heart if you've been here before. Put your name in with a yellow heart if you are brand new. We're going to do a giveaway for our top gifter. one of our subscribers on the live and an audience member. We will be live again later today. So I highly recommend, if you aren't already signed up for our email list, to sign up for our email list so you can get notified when we're going live and you don't miss it. You can find that in the link in my bio. I'm also on Instagram and YouTube, so follow me there and follow me here if you're not following me here already. All right. We'll do our giveaways. I think I got it all right. I remembered it all. There's so much to remember. All right. Let's do our subscriber first. Let's do, I guess, 4 scrolls.
Sounds good.
Okay.
All right. For our subscriber winner,
1, 2, 3, and 4.
Our subscriber winner is Amberly.
Amber. Whoop, whoop, whoop. All right, Amber, what'd you get? You got an extra question, honey. So you know what to do. Head up to the link in my bio, click the link, go to the I Am a Winner page, fill out that information. You want an extra question. Thanks for subscribing.
Congratulations.
Mm-hmm.
All right, next is our audience
member. I saw the number 6, so I guess we'll do 6.
Ready?
Yep. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6.
Our winner is Hannah, HCOT99.
All right, Hannah, you got an extra question, honey. So you're going to go to the link in my bio, click the link, go to the I Am a Winner page, fill out your information. You want an extra question. Thank you for sticking around to the end of the live.
All right, and now it is time for our top gifter. Our top gifter today is Veronica
Gomez. All right, Veronica, what did you get? You got an extra question. Whoop, whoop, whoop. You know what to do. Head up to the link in my bio, click the link, go to the I Am a Winner page and fill out the information there. You want an extra question. Thanks for all the gifts.
Yes. Oh, thank you so much, Dana. She just sent a bunch too.
Oh, thanks, honey. So we will be back on again later today. So if you aren't already signed up, go sign up. Okay, guys? And we will see you on the next live.
All right. Thank you so much, everyone.
Bye.
Bye-bye.